Hey, what's good, everybody? TB double NK. Some do say debunk, you know what I mean? It is what it is. We keep it moving. How y'all doing? Listen, like, when we done or during, leave a comment. All right? Let's have some discourse. Let's have some discourse. All right? Who knows? You could actually leave a subscription. Let's grow the community, y'all. Let's grow this damn community. we got it started. Let's grow it. All right, so we got Cardi B here. See, listen, I don't know why you this famous, this wealthy, and you coming up on public X spaces to spaz out like this. This makes no sense to me. All right, it makes no sense to me. But Cardi doing it, so the rest of the average normal people think, you know what? If Cardi can do this, I can do this too. All right, this is a bad precedent. Let me just start off right there by saying that this is a bad precedent. Ain't nobody got no business spewing their personal deets on the socials. This shit for the streets. This is for the streets. What you doing offloading your baggage to the streets? Come on, Cardi, you should know better by now, but I don't think you give a if so. Listen, without further ado, I am DBNK. Let's get into this. Let's hear what she got to say. Maybe I got her. Maybe I do got her fucked up. You know what I mean? Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. See now the algorithm gonna go against me. Yeah, man, ain't that some?
Cause now I'ma crash out and I don't give a fuck. Word to my mother, I don't give a fuck. You a bitch. Nigga, you a fucking bitch. And I don't give a fuck. And I don't want nobody calling me. I don't want nobody fucking calling me. Alright, let's start. Let's motherfucking start. Now you a bitch. And now I'ma state my shit. Alright. Listen up. Right? Listen up, y'all listening?
I'm listening, girl.
Listen up. The fact that I'm waking up right now, right? And the fact that I'm waking up right now to see that this fuck nigga and his fuck ass team, I know it's not his team. I know it's his bitch ass. Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this motherfucker asking for spousal support because I was asking for everything. Because I was asking for everything and because I don't be with my kids.
See now, hold on there, Cardi. The only reason, the only reason man, you minimizing the extent of that claim. The only reason he asked for spousal support is because you asked for everything? What are we doing? Cardi. Jeez. You just made that whole scenario seem like it ain't nothing, but you asked for everything? But now the only reason he asking for spousal support is because you asked for everything? I ain't even gotten far, but this... I'm looking at you right now. What's wrong with you? What are you lacking? You asking for everything? What are you lacking? What do you not got? As far as I know, as far as I remember, you's a millionaire. Young Money. Cash money business. YMCMB, what happened? And you don't say the only reason he asked for spousal support. You got the audacity to say the only reason he asking for spousal support is because you asked for everything. As Cat Williams said, everything. And you have the audacity to say the only reason. Like, what? Is you okay? I don't think you're okay. But is you okay? I think it's safe to ask, is you okay? You're not okay. You petty. You snapped. You done snapped. You snapping right now. I mean, damn, the only reason? Cause you asked for everything. You know where I'm at in my career and you asking for everything? The Migos is gone. They ain't coming back. My brother gone. Alright? I can't resurrect that. And you have the audacity to say the only reason he asked for spousal support is because I asked for everything. Why are you asking for everything? You a millionaire. What do you need of his? Why can't y'all just split it? I came in with this, you came in with that, and we made this. So we gonna split it. You take what you came in with, I take what I came in with, and what we grew whilst we were together, we just gonna split in half. What's wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I'm finna get canceled before I get started. I'm so sorry. That was out of context. I didn't mean to do that. I got lost.
Yo, you such a fucking pussy ass nigga. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die fucking slow, nigga. When you die, nigga, I want you to die slow in the bed. And when you die, nigga, you gotta think of me. Let me tell y'all something, right? When I first filed for fucking child support, when I first filed for
Listen, that last statement she yes is that admissible in court? I mean, her lawyers. Did her lawyers not tell her to say nothing? Don't say nothing. Here you are on social media, and you saying things like this. When you DAD, I want you to DAD slow in IGGA. And whilst you DYING, I want you to think of me. What is wrong with you? That's the man you chose to have your children. Not one child, not two. I think it's three. You chose this nigga. I said it. I didn't mean to say it. I said it. See, the algorithm gonna have me messed up. I'm sorry. See, every time I say these things, I ain't even mean to say them and they just come out. It's her fault. She's spazzing out. She got me spazzing out too. If y'all hear an accent, please just disregard it. I'm not American. I'm not English. I'm from Zimbabwe. Straight out of Zimbabwe. City of Kings. There's Queens, but it's the City of Kings. As you can see. Dripped out in gold. Okay. I'm getting lost. Let's get back.
child support, my lawyer filed for child support. I mean, when I first filed for divorce, my lawyer filed for shit. And this nigga started spazzing, right? So I told my lawyer, what's that shit called? There's a renew divorce paper, right? And in the renewed divorce paper, um, I asked for no child support. I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. I asked for no child support. Kiari is allowed to see my kids.
All right, just hold on, hold on. I'm trying to understand this. So when you ask for everything, everything, was that the first one you sent in? Because now you're saying you asked for no child support. That doesn't exactly sound like everything. You said you asked for everything. So after he said he wanted spousal support, is that when you sent in a new one and said you just It seems like y'all making claims and then counterclaims when you get counted. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. You asked for everything, and then he asked for spousal support. And then once he did that, hit you with the Uno reverse, you switched up, and then you said, I just want to be done with this. Am I right or am I wrong? You started the pettiness. I don't know what you mad at. Jeez.
There is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. Okay? He stood up my kids 3 times. He have seen Blossom only like 5 times. Okay? And I've been trying to save your face. But for you, stop playing saying that I don't be seeing my fucking kids. Stop playing. Because you don't want to look like a less of a bitch ass nigga. All right. If I keep you away from the kids, right? All right. You talk to the kids almost every single day. You call the kids every single day. I allow you to talk to the kids every single day. If I allow you to talk to the kids, why would I not allow you not to see the kids? It was a point that he was making a big deal like, oh, I'm not going to go to New York to see the kids because I'm not going to be seeing my kids in a hotel room. All right, I was like, all right, so you could see him in my mom's house. You still made it a big deal, and I love my daughter so much, yo. If I'm lying, my kids could die if I'm lying. I said, you know what?
Why are you putting that on your kids? Why are you putting your lies on your kids? Put that on your mama. Why you gotta put that on your kids? Put that on you. On my life. Put that on you. Why you gotta put that on your kids? Don't put that on your kids. Your kids ain't gotta carry that burden. At the same time, I don't blame nigga. You know what I mean? I don't blame him because I ain't going to your mama's to see my kids. All right. And you know what? She said he talks to his kids every day. That sounds like a good father to me. That sounds like a guy who wants to be around these kids. And you making it difficult for him. I'm just saying what it sounds like to me. If he talks to his kids every single day, that's a loving man. Say what you want, call it what you want, but as far as I'm concerned, that's a man who care about his kids. I don't know. I might be wrong, but it don't sound like it is so far.
To make it easier for you, you could see the kids in my house. Just because I want my daughter to feel the love of her dad. Because I want my kids to have that love of their dad. I want the love of.
So initially he could see the kids in a hotel. Listen, I'm not going to visit an hours for my kids and seeing them in a hotel. Am I a convict? Am I a predator? Like what's going on here? And then when I say I'm not trying to see my kids in the hotel, you said I can go see them at your mom's. I don't even like your mom like that. I'm just like, I don't know nothing about your mom. I'm just saying, if I was Offset, you know, I don't know what kind of relationship he got with your mom for him to be going to your mom's to see your kids, to see his kids. You know what I mean? So, like, and then you say, okay, fine. You don't want the hotel. You don't want my mom's. You can come to my house. Why you gotta control everything? These his kids too. I know you mad, but these his kids too. He didn't do nothing to the kids. He cheated on you. He didn't do nothing to the kids. He loves his kids. So why are you treating him like a predator? Why are you treating him like he's not a good dad? This man, you just said he talks to his kids every day. The same kids he don't live with. And then you just said he's seen Blossom 5 times this year. You ain't even say when. You just say you see him blossom. Is it 5 times this month, 5 times in the past 2 months, 5 times this year? If it's 5 times this year, it's the 31st of May. Today. May is the 5th month of the year. So basically, if you're talking about this year, he's only seen Blossom 5 times. That's meaning he's seen her once a month since the beginning of the year. And considering the situation, the context, you tell him in hotels, you telling him your moms, you telling them come to my place. Listen, if there's friction in all three one of them places, and I ain't trying to be in all three one of them places to see my kids, our kids, then I'm gonna talk to him every day, but I'm gonna see him once a month. It's cool. And I'm gonna tell him why too. Mama said the only time I can see is if it's by her mom's in a hotel room or by hers. And I want to take y'all out. And y'all know me and your mom don't get along like that no more. So I'm not comfortable in that environment, in that setup. She don't want me to take y'all out. I ain't feeding them lies. I'm telling them the truth. She don't want me to take y'all out. She don't want me to be alone with you. She treat me like I'm a predator. And I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all, don't you? She know I love y'all, but she keeping y'all away from me. I don't know, man. This is wild.
I want the love of both parents, even if we're not together. Also, the last time we seen the kids was in March on Cody's birthday. Okay? So before you start talking to me about I don't see my kids, let's talk about it. You haven't seen the kids since March. Okay? You said you was gonna go see the kids after you went when you did your Dominican Republic trip. You stood them up. You went to do a hosting in Boston, and you stood them up. You say you was gonna see the kids after Mother's Day, and you stood them up. My kids, my house is always open. My house is always open for you to see my kids, and you.
Why it gotta be your house though? Why it gotta be your house though? Why can't I pick them up, take them out, have a weekend with them, and bring them back? Why it gotta be in a controlled environment that you control? Like see, for me, if I'm the father, that's the problem that I got. You know, I'm not trying to. We got bad energy. Our energy is not. We not vibing. No, right now we not vibing. All right. So if we not vibing, I'm not trying to be in your space. I'm not trying to be in your mama's space. I'm not trying to be in any space that you control. These my kids too. So let me pick my kids up, take them out, have them for a weekend. Weekend is just 2 days out of 7. If at all I have them that long. I don't even know if I can have them that long, but I talk to them every day, so I love them. You notice. But the only way you allow me to see my kids, our kids, is in your controlled environment. That's a problem. That's a you problem. So now when you accuse me of not being around, not seeing my kids as often as I should, that's because of you. You putting all these crazy stipulations and rules in place, so that make it difficult for me to come around and see my kids. I'm not trying to hang out at your house. There's bad vibes there. All right? Let me pick my kids up, take them out, spend a weekend with them. I bring them back. I'm just saying, that's weird.
Still haven't seen them. So why you saying that you're asking for spousal support because I'm trying to take the kids from you? The kids is always open to see you all the time, and you know it. You talk to my kids every single day. It's not my fault you don't want to fucking fly to New York.
But you want everything. If you're gonna take everything, I'm gonna take spousal support, girl. Cause you being petty. You don't need everything. You a millionaire. but you want everything. Why you want everything? Because you're being petty. So if you want to be petty, I'm going to pull Uno reverse. You want everything? I want spousal support. That's the bare minimum. Let's get it.
York? The fuck? Now, you're saying that I'm trying to take everything. What you mean I'm trying to take everything? The cars that you gave me?
Did she just not on her own say she wanted everything? She said that herself. Now she's saying, you saying I want everything. She said the only reason he's asking for spousal support is because I wanted everything in the divorce settlement. She said that herself. Now she's saying because you want everything. Because you say I want everything. You said that yourself. I'm not speculating. I'm saying what you saying. I'm saying what you sent with your lawyer to the divorce court. You asked for everything. So don't be trying to miscontextualize shit. It is what it is. You asked for everything. Own it. Don't twist the story.
I gave you cars too. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Lamb truck. And the day that I bought my Maybach, the Maybach was $170,000. And I didn't have the $70,000 that day. I had to get it the next day. So you just put the $70,000. You want those cars so bad, bitch, you could get it. But then you want to talk about the houses. You want to talk about the houses? First of all, my Jersey house, I bought that shit. And you tell me myself, if you buy a house in Jersey, I'm not helping you think because I don't want a house up north. But you know, my dream was always to be my property. I bought that shit with my sweat and tears. The Atlanta house, you have put me with the bill the last year. The last year you have put me with the bill. Just like you left me the last year, you have left me with the kids' bill. The last year you have left me for a whole year straight. You have left me with the kids' bill. Y'all wanna know what's the kids' bills? Start adding.
All right. So you saying this man left you with the kids' bills? We about to add. Don't worry, we coming to that. You saying this man left you with the kids' bills, but you're not saying why. What made y'all come to this friction? Because I'm pretty sure there's a reason he left you with these kids' bill. I'm pretty sure there's a reason. I'm pretty sure you know the reason. I don't know the reason. But you telling us your side of the story, you're not, and it's probably not the whole story. You leaving bits out that you don't want us to know about. So I'm wondering, why would he do this? He's got money, right? It might not be your kind of money. I don't know. I don't know what y'all moving around like. I don't be looking up people's net worths like that. But I'm just saying, there's got to be reasons that you're not saying. And if you want us to listen to you, you got to give us context. You got to give us the whole scenario. Let us know what led up to this. Don't just tell us your side of the story. Tell us the whole damn story. All right? Don't leave nothing out.
Y'all need to start adding right now, right? So my kids got their own driver. They pick them up from school, they drop them off, and they take them to gymnastics and to wavy unboxing classes. The kid's driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month.
Hold the fuck on. I can drive. For $10K a month? Listen. Initially, all right? Initially, initially I was about to say, why do your kids need a driver? I was gonna say that, but then I realized, you're a celebrity. You you be performing, recording at different times a day. So it's probably not feasible for you to be picking up, dropping off your kids at school at wherever else they need to be at, right? So yeah, you do need a driver, but for $10,000 a month, what kind of driver is you hiring for $10,000 a month? You see, this way y'all rich people got me 25 minutes in. This way you rich people got me fucked up. The fuck you need a driver who you pay $10,000 a month for your kids? It ain't even a driver for you, right? You paying a driver $10,000 a month. Why? Just for him to say I'm Cardi B's kids driver? You paying him $10K a month just because he drives your kids around? $10,000 a month, bro? A driver, listen, a driver making $120,000 a year. The fuck is going? Cardi, you willing to pay your driver 10K, 10,000 US dollars a month to drive your kids to school and back home, to whatever else they need them back home? You paying them 10,000 a month. Are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? What? A driver 10,000? Y'all got me fucked up.
So that's $10,000 a month just on a driver for my kids. All right, cool. Culture school this year, you didn't pay for it. That's 45,000. Wave school a year is 35,000, which you didn't help me.
Why he not paying for his kids' school? Why he not paying his kids' school fees? You see, okay, here's the thing. I know you mad, but when you say all these things, you gotta give us the whole story. You gotta give, like, I'm sure when y'all had your separation, y'all discussed some shit, right? Why he not paying for his kids? Why he's not paying his kids' school fees? What happened? Something happened. What happened? Something happened that you not saying, but you want to tell us that he not paying. Tell us what happened, and then maybe we'll understand why we at this point. But if you just gonna say he not paying, and we just gonna be wondering why he not paying, you're not telling us the truth. You're not telling us the whole story, Cardi. Tell us the whole story. Don't tell us your side of the story. Tell us the whole damn story. That's all I'm saying. If you want people to listen to your side of the story, you got to give them the whole story so we get contextual with it.
Pay for it this year at all. My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week. The
I don't think y'all understand what we just heard. My cousin babysits our kids, 2 kids. Babysits. I don't even know how long that is for today. Babysit. Did she say 3,000 a week to I don't even know if I heard this right, man. Like, what? Hold on. I gotta play this back. I'm sorry.
At all. My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week.
You paying somebody $3,000 a week to babysit your two kids? How? It doesn't even matter how old these kids are. $3,000 a week to babysit kids, and you mad at spousal support? You got $10,000 a month for the driver for your kids. You got $12,000 a month for babysitting your kids. That's $22K unnecessary. That is $22,000 unnecessary dollars being spent. Why are you spending so much money on a driver and babysitter? Like, what's special? Well, like, what's the word? What's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. There's got to be something special about this driver and this babysitter. Like something real special. Something that you don't get from no other driver and no other babysitter. There's got to be something special that these two motherfuckers add to these kids' lives that make this driving and babysitting cost so damn much. Like for $3,000 a week, for $12K a month, this babysitter baby better be teaching my baby something. You better be teaching these kids something worthwhile. For $3,000 a week, accumulating to $12,000 a month, you have got to be what? If I was Offset and you told me you paying your cousin $3,000 a week for babysitting, I'm not being a part of that. And then if you told me you paying a driver $10K a month, I'm not a part of that neither. You can pay it. You can pay for that on your own. Real talk. You can pay for that on your own. We not like what? We on 22,000 and we just on a babysitter and a driver. 22K a month. I don't care how rich you are, but this is reckless. You reckless with your own money, and when he asks you for spousal support after you said you want everything so you can pay two people $22K a month on some BS? That's what you want everything for? To maintain that bullshit? Listen, if you're trying to maintain that bullshit lifestyle, it's okay. I'm not mad at Offset for asking for spousal support, because what the fuck is actually going on here? You know what's even crazier? She not done. She just on two people right now. She not done. This is crazy.
The nanny was $700 a day, but because she's only staying in the daytime, $500. Don't lie me.
Excuse me. I'm just going on Gemini right now. I need to ask some. What's the difference between a nanny and a babysitter?
Well, so a nanny is like a full-time caregiver who becomes part of the family. They usually have more experience and might even have special training. A babysitter, on the other hand, is more of a casual thing. Someone you call when you need a few hours of help. They might be younger and not have as much experience.
So, is it normal for someone to have both a nanny and babysitter at the same time?
Yeah, it's not unusual. Some families have a nanny for regular care during the week, and then they might hire a babysitter for occasional evenings or weekends when the nanny's not available. It really just depends on the family's needs and schedule.
All right, y'all. So, how the hell is the nanny getting less than the babysitter who's not there half the time? Because as far as I could understand what this Gemini just said, a nanny spends more time around the family than a babysitter would. A babysitter is just there to cover random hours where nobody else can be around the kids. I mean, if we understood that and heard that correctly, then I just deciphered that right. So how the hell is your babysitter getting $3,000 a week? Wait, I need to hear that again. Honestly, this is crazy. This is insane, y'all. Like, hold on. I need to understand.
Cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week. The nanny was $700 a day, but because she's only staying in the daytime, $500. Don't call me! Nobody fucking call me!
All right. So you paying your babysitter $12,000 a month, and then your nanny gets $14,000 a month. I'm assuming they both there. I'm assuming the nanny is there every day, 7 days a week. I'm assuming, right? I don't know about the babysitter, but that's a flat rate, $3,000 a week. Nanny will come in day to day, $500 a day. These numbers are crazy to me. All right, I ain't never heard nothing like this. I didn't know rich people living like this, but the nanny, the babysitter, the drivers, these motherfuckers, all three of them better have some special skills that they teach my children. The driver, first of all, he better be teaching he better be teaching them to drive. He better be teaching them to drive. He better be a bodyguard. He better be, I don't know what else they would need, but he better be that whilst he with them. At $3,000 a month. Did she say a month or a week? I think she said a week. Anyway, he gets $10,000 a month. Yeah. Your cousin, the babysitter, I don't even know why you paying her $12,000 a month to babysit when you got a nanny who you paying $14,000 a month. So right now we on 10, 22. We on $36,000 on 3 people a month. $36,000 a month on 3 people who should not be earning nowhere near these kind of numbers. And you mad about spousal support. You mad about spousal support. We not even done yet. I don't know what's coming next. Let's see what this bullshit is.
Nobody call me right now. Dead ass. The baby's nanny is $500 a day now because she's not staying the whole day. Culture and Wave gets tutoring 4 times a week by the hour. So that's 2 hours, 1 hour for culture, 1 hour for wave. Each hour is $250. So that's count that up. That's 4 times a week.
You know these numbers you're throwing out for your kids. $250 an hour for each. That's school fees for normal people. Like whatever you pay at the end of the week, that is a term school fees for normal people. I don't know what's going on with you rich people, but this is diabolical. I don't know what's going on with you rich people, but this right here, I thought I was a reckless spender, but this is a new level of diabolical. I don't even understand what's going on here myself. These numbers is crazy. Listen. Stay in school, kids, but if this is the money you get for babysitting, what's the point? If that's the kind of money you get for driving, what's the motherfucker? Just go and get your driver's license. All right, go get your driver's license. Drive a bus for a year. You know, get some driving experience, and then you know what? Who the hell needs a diploma degree if you can earn $3,000 a week babysit? What? See, I'm wondering what kind of qualifications this babysitter, this nanny, and this drivers have in order to be paid to this level. This is crazy. Like, I don't even think y'all, like, I don't care how rich you are, bro. Don't cry about spousal support if you're paying that much on bullshit. I don't give a fuck how rich you are. This is crazy.
Culture fucking thing. Culture pianos class. That's 300 an hour, and she gets piano class 3 times a week. I'm not sure how much is gymnastic and weight.
Whoever giving those piano lessons, if your baby not a prodigy, whoever's giving them lessons better be a prodigy, because my kid better end up a prodigy for that kind of money. I'm paying you that kind of money. What? You see, like, this why I don't understand rich people. I'ma just say it. I'ma keep saying it. I don't understand. What's actually going on? Why are you offloading this kind of money on random people that don't even give a, like, what's really going on, Cardi? And then you're gonna be mad at spousal support. See, I wonder how much exactly he asked for spousal support, because right now the driver, the nanny, the babysitter together are at $36,000 a month. So if dude, who's the father, asks for $50 a month, I'm not mad at that. For spousal support, I'm not mad at that. If your babysitter needs $12,000 a month, if your nanny needs $14,000 a month, if your driver needs $10,000 a month, I'm the father. If you're gonna take everything, I think I'm entitled to $50,000 a month. I'm just saying, we trying to make sense of the shit. We trying to find the context within the shit. She not giving us context. She's just giving us her side of the story, and we are dissecting the shit. We are debunking the shit out of her side of the story, and it's not looking good for her. Like, what kind of numbers are these?
boxing classes, but I pay that too. And you have left me with that bill for a whole year.
And I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. Listen, unless I looked for them people and I agreed to pay them prices, then I'd be mad at him. If he was included in looking for them people and agreeing them prices that you paying him, fine. Why is he not paying? But if this was your agreement on your own to pay your driver $10,000, your babysitter $12,000 a month, and your nanny $14,000 a month, if this was your decision alone, listen, leave him out of this. I don't like the pianist. Leave him out of this. I'm not mad at him for not wanting to pay money for that because you wasting money. You literally throwing away money. Your defense is gonna be you're doing it for your kids, but your kids don't need a $10,000 driver. Your kids don't need a babysitter who gets $3,000 a month just because she your cousin. Your babies don't need a nanny who gets $500 a day. The fuck is that nanny doing for them? That costs that much money. I don't know. Maybe that's the going rate in the USA, but goodness gracious. What?
Have I asked you? Have I asked you for anything? Have I asked you for anything this whole year? Have I asked you for anything? Kiari, have I asked you for anything? Cause you want spousal support so bad. And mind you, and mind you, this is not even including food. So my kids have a personal chef that comes from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. that I pay for. Because people in my house don't have time to cook. My cousin don't have time to cook. My mom that be helping with the kids don't have time to cook.
You pay your cousin $3,000 a week to babysit and she don't have time to cook. Let me say that again. Y'all don't even understand me. You pay your cousin 3,000, 3 zeros with a 3 in front of him. United States currency. A week. That is 12,000 United States dollars a month. You pay your cousin 12,000 United States dollars a month. And you telling me she don't got time to cook? What the fuck is she doing? There's a nanny. There's a nanny. The fuck is your cousin doing? The fuck is the nanny doing? They can't work together. Somebody cook. The babysitter can't watch the kids whilst the nanny cooking. The nanny can't watch the kids while the babysitter cooking. To the point they need their own fucking chef. You got me fucked up. Nah, for real. You what? Listen, man. What's his name? Kiari? I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm not mad at you. These kids don't need no shift. They don't need that. They don't need a babysitter at that kind of money. Especially if she ain't gonna cook. The fuck is she busy doing? $3,000 a month to babysit and you too busy to cook? What is you doing? There's a nanny who's earning $14,000 a month. Together they're $26,000 a month. And not one of them can cook? Hell, your mama there too to watch the kids. And none of these 3 people can cook? What are we doing? If Azov said I ain't paying nothing, If you're gonna be paying your cousin and wherever else these people are that kind of money to take care of children, you don't need help to pay that. You don't need help. Nah. The only thing I'm gonna say is the only thing I'm gonna ask, what's his name? Kiari? Offset. The only thing I'm gonna say to you is why you not helping out with the school tuition, school fees? What's going on with that? Like that's where I'd expect you to contribute. That's the bare minimum I'd expect. All right. The driver, the babysitter, the nanny, I don't give a fuck about those because that's a personal choice to pay them that much by Cardi. I don't know if you're paying them that much for your own clout or what, but it don't make sense. $3,000 a week for a babysitter who can't even cook. 14,000 for a nanny who can't cook to the point you gotta hire a chef. The hell is he cooking? Gourmet cereal? Oh my goodness, this is crazy. This is nasty work. I don't know what we doing right here.
So I need a chef. So my kids eat whatever the fuck they want because thanks to me. Also, my house have a security in front because our daughter constantly used to get threats, rape threats, death threats. So I have a security 24 hours in front of my house, which I pay as well. And you don't help me with none of it. You haven't helped me with a bill for a whole entire year. So and you know what's so crazy? I was even gonna
Listen, if you was wasting that much money, I wouldn't be helping you either if I'm the father. I'm not even gonna lie. If you throwing away that kind of money every month, I'm not helping you out as a father either. I'm sorry. That's just me. Because you being wasteful. It's like you I don't even know how to say this. When you come from nothing, you should know how much enough and too much is. You're doing too much. You're doing way too much. But you don't seem to care. And here we are. This is diabolical. I don't even know how we got here. I'm not mad at Kiari. Is it Kiari? I'm not mad at Offset right now. Bro, do you. And carry on. I'm with you. I'm standing right by you, brother. Jesus.
say nothing. Because my nigga always tells me, yo, I don't want you to address nothing anymore. And I be trying to keep it cute. But for you to call the Breakfast Club and be like, oh, the reason why I'm asking for spousal support is because she wants everything. Everything like what? Everything like what? The gifts that you gave me?
Again, on your own, you just admitted on this same space that you was on hosting, you said it yourself. The only reason he asked for spousal support is because your ass asked for everything. Whilst paying a driver $10,000 a month, a babysitter $12,000 a month, while she got a nanny who's making $14,000 a month. And that's before I get into all that other musical and sporting stuff you paying for and security. Like this is crazy. Like I don't even know why is she mad? Because it don't make sense. None of it makes sense. Like it's stupid.
Bitch, you want it back? All right, so give me the gifts that I gave you back. What you want money for the house for Atlanta? Fine, we could split that. Whatever the fuck you put down on the house, we could split that. I don't give a fuck. My house in Jersey, I bought it myself, so you're not getting shit from my house that I work my ass off. I don't even ask you for anything for the kids. All I ask is for you to spend time with them, and you haven't spent no time with them, bro. You're a bitch. And I keep and you
I talk to my kids every day, and you know this. And if I'm putting myself in Offset's Kiari shoes, probably the only reason I ain't seen my kids in so long, or the only reason I don't see my kids as often as I like to, is because you trying to control everything. And you trying to do that out of pettiness. To the point the control don't even make sense. You treat me like I'm a predator to my own kids. That like they need protection against me. You out here treat me like I should have a restraining order put against me. And then you ask for everything and then get mad when I ask for spousal support. Bitch, you want everything. Whilst paying these motherfuckers who don't even deserve the kind of money they getting. All that money. If you gonna pay your driver, your nanny, your babysitter that much money, I'ma get mine, god damn it. You got me fucked up.
know I don't fuck with your family, but I even be calling your family like, yo, I don't know what's going on with you. You are mentally disturbed right now. And then when I don't be with my kids, where I be at, Offset? Where I'm at? I'm in Atlanta right now working. You think I want to be in fucking Atlanta in this small ass hotel room? I don't have not one friend, not one family member out here. I don't have nobody out here. Y'all don't even be knowing that I be in Atlanta because I don't even go out in Atlanta. I don't know nobody out here. And when I fly out on the weekends, I fly out to my house in New York, and I spend times with my kids and I spend time with my man. He acting like I be out and I be a whole week with a nigga. No, I be with a nigga for once a week, 2 times a week. It gets to the point that my man.
Alright, you know what? I don't even give a fuck about all that shit, bro. I heard enough. I heard enough and I'm not mad at Offset. Alright. The fact that you paying your driver $10,000, your babysitter $12,000, and your nanny $14,000 a month is enough for me to understand why this man acting the way he is. Ain't no driver worth $10,000 a month. Ain't no babysitter worth $12,000 a month. Ain't no nanny worth $14,000 a month. Hell yeah, you can pay for that shit on your own. Hell yeah. Especially if your fucking nanny and babysitter ain't got time to kick for my kids. The fuck is they doing? What is they doing if they ain't got time to cook? At $12,000 and $14,000 a month. What is they doing if they ain't got time to cook? With your mama there. See, people be looking at Offset like he's the villain here. Whilst all the time you being reckless with the money, I'm not mad at Offset. He's the only one making things make sense right here. You want him to help you pay your driver $10,000 a month just to drive them kids to school and back, to piano lessons and back. You want him to help pay your cousin $3,000 a week, $12,000 a month, and she ain't even cooking for my kids. You want Offset to help you pay the nanny $14,000 a month. I don't even know what special skills she have to get that kind of money. She ain't even cooking. My mama's there. Your mama, my bad. Your mama's there. How your mama there, your cousin there, and the nanny there, and ain't none of them can cook to the point you gotta hire a chef to gourmet cereal for your kids? What else we do? Cardi, are you okay? Cardi, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Cardi? It don't seem like it. I'm not mad at Offset. You the reckless one. You the petty one. Only reason he asked for spousal support is because I asked for everything, bitch. Are you listening to what you're saying? You asked for everything and you mad for spousal support whilst you're paying $26,000 on 3 people who shouldn't be getting nowhere near that kind of money. You know what? I'm sad for the kids. The kids don't deserve this. All right. These 2 adults failing to adult whilst being millionaires is a problem in itself, but the kids don't deserve this. And I ain't mad. Hearing what I just heard, I'm not mad at Offset. I'm not paying your cousin $3,000 a week when she ain't even gonna do the bare minimum and cook for my kids. To the point I gotta hire a chef who should, like, what kind of palate these kids have that they need a personal chef? Mama can't cook, your cousin can't cook, the nanny can't cook at $12,000 and $14,000 a month. Oh my God, y'all got me fucked up. You rich people are different. This is I'm halfway through. I'm halfway through the video. I ain't even gonna finish this. I'm an hour in to my own video, just reacting to this bullshit. So I'm supposed to feel sorry for Cardi B? She can't even feel sorry for herself, paying people that much just to take care of her kids. The hell is going on? The only gripe I got with Offset is why you not paying your kids' school fees. That's the bare minimum I expect out of you. The bare minimum. I can agree with you refusing to pay these other motherfuckers the type of money they getting because they don't deserve it. But goodness gracious, Cardi B, you gotta get your shit together. I don't even know why you be blabbering all this personal shit on public social media. Like I'm sure your lawyer didn't talk to you about this and you just don't give a fuck. This is why he probably gonna get his spousal support. Now I don't be mad at him neither. I'm not. Shit, be the independent woman that you think you is. It's okay. Hey yo, listen. DBNK, some do say debunk. Like, drop a comment, leave us a subscription. Let's grow this damn community, y'all. It's all love out here. We just trying to get context. We just trying to debunk all this stuff, you know. That's not what my name means, DBNK. Some do say debunk, but that's not what we, you know. That's just coincidence. That's not what my name means. It ain't debunk, you know what I mean? They just call me debunk. But if you want to know what the name means, don't be nice and normal. We keep it moving. All right. So listen, like, comment, leave us a subscription. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit indeed? This been crazy. This been crazy, and we just looking for context, and context is king. Context is king, and we got a lot of context. And it seems there's a lot of stuff that she's not telling us at the same time, because she just giving us her side of the story. Give us the whole story, all right? And maybe we'll understand. I mean, I already understand why Offset ain't paying for a lot of stuff, because you just wasting money. You clearly don't need help if you're gonna be paying your cousin that kind of money when she can't even cook for your kids. But anyways, I digress. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a subscription. Please, let's grow this community. Ain't that some shit, people? One love. Peace, love.